All right. Welcome to Trolls Toys. Let's get into it and see what we have today. Figure reviews, toy hunts, etc. All right. YouTube Trolls Toys back at you with another unboxing and ranking video. And today we're going to be unboxing and ranking WWE Monday Night Wars Greatest Hits, which includes Ken Shamrock, the Ringmaster, better known as Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bang, Diamond Dallas Page, and Bret the Hitman Hart. And these four combine to build a figure, Gorilla Monsoon. So we'll get each of these out of the box and we'll get them ranked. And if you're watching for scheduled videos, obviously I put out a toy hunt earlier this week. So for Sunday, we're just going to do this unboxing and ranking. We'll try to get back on our regular schedule next week. All right, we're going to start out with the Ringmaster, who comes with Gorilla Monsoon's legs, it looks like. So we'll get him out of the back package and see what we're working with. All right, so here we have the Ringmaster, better known as Stone Cold Steve Austin, right? And I got to say, this belt, this $1 million belt is pretty big, and you can't adjust it. So you get what you see, I suppose. So that's a little unfortunate. Obviously, I've never had a Ringmaster figure. This is my first. But he comes out of the package with the pointy hands. He also has mic holding hands and sort of the splayed out hands as well. And he comes with the legs for Build-A-Figure Gorilla Monsoon. So the belt, a little bit big, right? Head sculpt. I mean, I know it's a younger Stone Cold, but just not as I recall him. I'm not getting into all the articulation. I don't really do all that. He flexes, he bends. He can't really, that's about all you get for splits, though. If you're trying to get him to do the splits, you're out of luck. But but the Ringmaster is looking all right. I was just excited because I wanted to build Gorilla Monsoon, and I didn't have a Ringmaster in my collection, so we're happy to have one. So now we have a Stone Cold and a Ringmaster. No Stunning Steve still. All right, up next, we're going to unbox DDP. And he comes with the torso for Build-A-Figure Gorilla Monsoon. And I feel like we just got DDP in the Monday Night Wars line not long ago. And this one's very similar. Just looks like he comes with a cloth goods shirt, different colored pants. But we'll get him out of the package, see what we're working with. Campbell's, I went a little bit out of order. DDP comes with Gorilla Monsoon's head, not his torso. That's probably why he was the hardest one to find, because you could just use a suited figure base for Gorilla Monsoon, but we struggled to find DDP. We're going to circle back to DDP for that reason. Ken Shamrock comes with the torso for Gorilla Monsoon. I'm a rookie. You got to give me a break. Right, so we'll get Ken Shamrock out of the package. Here's Mr. Shamrock, and it looks like he comes with Fist of Fury. He also comes with alternate mic holding hands, and there's the torso for Gorilla. Once again, since I am a rookie collector, I have no representation of Ken Shamrock in my collection currently. Now I do. Like I said, I don't need 17 versions of every figure. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have some multiple versions to keep if I want to keep doing these Build-A-Figures. Otherwise, I've determined, besides Build-A-Figures, I'm just going Ultimate Editions. That way I can be done. In my mind, right? Everybody collects in their own way. I'll keep buying Elites for Build-A-Figures, but I'm out of the basic market. I'm out of the elite market unless it's a Build-A-Figure that I want, like Nick Aldis coming up, even though that figure looks kind of like trash from the photos, but I'll probably build him anyway. But I do like Ken's cloth goods robe. We'll probably leave that on him. And I remember him from UFC prior to WWE and then in WWE. So happy to have Ken Shamrock. And we're going to leave the Fist of Fury on him, of course. All right, now we can watch me struggle. I always suck with Build-A-Figures, but let's see if we can pop these legs into this torso. Hey, there we go. So we got the legs in. So we're on our way for Gorilla Monsoon. All right, up next we got Bret the Hitman Hart, who comes with the arms for Gorilla Monsoon. And I got to say, I'm hopeful for this because the only Bret Hart I have in my collection is the WrestleMania Vegas Bret Hart. Well, besides the 2006 Jack Pacific I just picked up for $3. And I like the Jack Pacific one way better than that WrestleMania Vegas Bret Hart, which I think is kind of a trashy figure. So I'm hoping this one is better so he can replace our WrestleMania Vegas Bret Hart, and we'll just trade his ass away. So the Hitman comes with the arms for Gorilla, and Gorilla comes with alternate splayed out hands and pointing hands, and the Hitman comes with some alternate mic holding hands. So here we have Monday Night Wars Greatest Hits. Bret the Hitman Hart comes with shades, which I appreciate. I'll take those off for a sec. There he is. I think they have a trouble capturing what the Hitman looks like. I don't know why, but they do. But this one looks way better than the WrestleMania Vegas one to me, which is the only one I have. He's got the more classic Hart Foundation gear, right? Which is looking pretty sweet. So you're going to get a bonus comparison right here midway of the Monday Night Wars Greatest Hits, because this is the Monday Night Wars Greatest Hits Hitman. Here's the WrestleMania Vegas Hitman. I don't even think it's close, right? The Monday Night Wars Hitman over here is so much better than this one, just in my opinion. Some of you may differ, but this Hitman's probably going to go bye-bye, because I'm not going to have 17 of each one. Only with G.I. Joes, right? I got multiples of various characters in G.I. Joe, but that's my primary line. And we're going to get into posting more G.I. Joe videos soon. I just got things in mind and I'm waiting so I can make them materialize. But we'll get into that. So in the interim, Monday Night Wars, Hitman Hart, WrestleMania Vegas, Hitman Hart. This is obviously much better representation in my opinion. All right, I'm going to try this, but I always struggle. So we're going to try to put the arms in for Gorilla Monsoon on camera, but I usually struggle with that. But that snapped in fairly easy. See if we can get the other one in just as easy. Probably not. Yeah, no, we did. That Build-A-Figure Bane that I did in the that you're going to see coming up in this week's toy haul was a pain in the ass. I didn't realize. I'd say I suck at Build-A-Figures, but I guess everybody sucked at that one. So we're 75% of the way to Gorilla Monsoon. That leaves DDP, who we falsely took out of the pack early, but we're going to get him back on the table. All right, here's Monday Night Wars Greatest Hits DDP, who comes with mic holding hands as well. Got on the cloth goods shirt in the bang pose for the diamond cutter. Got his name on the tights. So I think this DDP is looking pretty good. I'm going to break out regular Monday Night Wars DDP for yet another bonus comparison. So here we see Greatest Hits DDP with the cloth goods. This is regular Monday Night Wars DDP. I also have the Chase DDP Monday Night Wars, but we bought him from Ollie, so he's got the wrong torso. But these are very similar figures, obviously. And I was a big Diamond Dallas Page fan. I'll probably keep both of these if I'm being honest, even though I said I'm going to ditch. That Hitman's kind of shitty from WrestleMania Vegas, so I think he's gone. But I like both of these. I'm probably going to lean toward the Greatest Hits one more just because he's got on his more traditional gear versus over here. I do like the ab bandage over here on the regular Monday Night Wars one. And DDP came with the head for Build-A-Figure Gorilla Monsoon. So once again, I usually struggle with the head. Let's see. I feel like Gorilla Monsoon went together too easy. And he comes with glasses, which I really wish the glasses were sculpted to the heads, but because I feel like they're going to come off too easily. But here's Build-A-Figure Gorilla Monsoon. Looking pretty good. And now we'll rank the wave from my least favorite to my favorite. All right, I had to move that backdrop out of the way. Sorry about that. Just didn't have enough room. So we got Monday Night Wars Greatest Hits Wave, which includes Diamond Dallas Page, Build-A-Figure Gorilla Monsoon, Ken Shamrock, Bret the Hitman Hart, and the Ringmaster. And we're going to go from my least favorite to my favorite. And it's not close. Number 5 is the Ringmaster. He's just very basic looking. The belt is too big. I'm just not the biggest fan. All right, coming in at number 4. Kind of tough, but I'm happy to have a better Shambles, a better Hitman. So we're going to go Shambles again. We're going to go number 4. Ken Shamrock. I do like the robe. That's going to leave number 3 for Mr. Hitman, who just fell over. I do like him better. I know he has an Ultimate Edition. I've looked at getting it, but I have not yet. So that leaves us with Diamond Dallas Page and Build-A-Figure Gorilla Monsoon. And, I don't have the Legends of the Territories Gorilla Monsoon, so this is my only representation. This is more as a commentator versus an announcer. I think I'm going to put Gorilla at number 2. Right? I'm happy to have him in my collection. But I just really like this Diamond Dallas Page figure. So I think he's going to come in at number 1. So that's Monday Night Wars. Greatest Hits, Build-A-Figure Gorilla Monsoon. And I'm Trolls Toys. And as always, we truly appreciate you watching our videos. And we'll see you soon.